It's one of the popular Aesop's fables, Androcles and the Lion. And this week and next week, it will be performed at the Martin Center for the Arts as the first show in the 2022-23 season for ETSU's Department of Theater and Dance. Here with more are two of the students starring in the show, Levi Jones and Rebekah Williams. How y'all doing this morning?
Good.
All right, Levi, let's talk us through this show. Tell everyone what it's all about.
All right, yeah, as you mentioned, Androcles and the Lion is a stage adaptation of Aesop's Fable. It's basically the story of an enslaved man, Androcles, who, while trying to help a friend, accidentally runs away from his master. And along the way makes an unusual friend. And overall, it's just a story of how a small act of kindness can really just go a long way, and overall just how all men should be free to be themselves and to express themselves.
And Rebekah, this is a show for you want the entire family to come out for this.
Oh, of course.
Yes.
Yes, this is a show for everyone. Even though it's technically a kid's show, the whole family can come along and laugh.
And we were talking about rehearsals, and we noticed that during rehearsals, there were some masks being worn, and we're looking at that right now. Kind of talk to us about those masks because they're so unique, and I think it adds a whole nother level to the production.
Yeah, so those masks actually come from a form of theater called Commedia dell'arte.
Okay.
Commedia was based in Italy during the Renaissance, and it's basically a traveling group of players who are stock characters. Like, as we can see, you have the stock characters of the Arlecchino, who's Androcles. You have the stock character of Pantalone, who's a greedy master, and the stock character of the Capitano, who is this coward but a bragger.
That just brings out their personalities through the mask, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh man, I love that. And let's talk about being in the Bach Theater. Okay, I don't think a lot of folks have been to productions there because it's fairly new. And talk to us about being in the Bach Theater, doing theater kind of in the round in that black box theater.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is actually my second time getting to perform in the
Wow.
Bach Theater. The last time was during Bright Star last semester. And this was my first few interactions with the black box. I've normally worked with proscenium stages where it's the stage and the actors on one side and the audience on another. And there's really that separation.
Yes.
And what I really love about black box theater is that it just creates an intimate and close connection with the audience because we're right there, like a foot, 2 feet away from you. So it really just brings the audience into the story and makes it come alive. And with that, directors can really just make it however they see fit. You can have the audience on one side. With Bright Star, we had the audience on 3 sides, 2 sides, or even all 4 sides in the round. And it really just can open up many different opportunities for the directors of the shows.
I think everybody's familiar now with the Martin Center and that huge auditorium, which is great.
Yes.
There's a smaller concert hall, but that black box theater, I don't think a lot of folks are familiar with it. It's a great space to watch a show.
Absolutely.
So nice.
Do you enjoy, talk to me about rehearsals. I ask everyone this is doing shows. How have rehearsals gone so far?
They've been really fun. I mean, we're doing a lot of extra stuff on top of learning what the show is. Like, we're doing some acro and we're doing some juggling that some of the cast members have learned. There's even
Always a useful skill.
Always. Yeah, for sure. It's just been a lot of fun because you're also learning a bunch of new skills on top of this.
Talk to me about your acting. I mean, are you the type of actors that get completely immersed in the character when you're doing it, or can you walk away from the character? How do each of you deal with the characters that you do?
So normally for me, I spend a little bit of time getting involved with the character, doing character work, just sitting down with the script on my own, figuring out how would I react to this, how would I respond to this. And what's really interesting about this show is it's physical theater, so it kind of strays away from the traditional form of theater that most people are used to seeing. Rather than focusing on the internal and what the character is feeling and thinking, on top of that you have this extra added bit with the masks and the physicalities. So really working to show the audience on top of working on the inner aspects of it, and that's really been a challenge, I think, for all of us, because this is the first time we're really doing a show like this.
All right. Thank you both for stopping by today. And break a leg. I know it's going to be a great show. Let's give everybody the information right now. It is Androcles and the Lion at ETSU's Theater and Dance, October the 20th through the 23rd at the Martin Center for the Arts. If you want to find out about tickets, you want to find out some more information, please give that number a call. Check out the website.